Okay, so today I am here to present to you why Meganium is a good Pokemon. It has occurred to me that this false narrative that Meganium is bad may be because people are using Meganium wrong. First off, if you're using it as an offensive Pokemon, you're doing it wrong. Meganium isn't an unstoppable force, it's supposed to be a support/stall Pokemon. Just look here. As you can see here, these are Meganium's stats. As weak as it is, its attacking stats are decent. Let's talk about Meganium in the context of if it were Sword and Shield. It doesn't get access to Toxic as Toxic is no longer a TM, unless it were to become an egg move or level up move. One of the questions are, why use this over Venusaur? Venusaur has a slightly better defensive typing and gets access to Toxic, but Meganium has better defensive stats. So basically the trade-off is if you want a better typing and access to Toxic, or better defense. Now let's say they decide to hypothetically give Meganium access to Toxic without a TM as an egg move or something else. If Meganium still has access to Toxic, the only trade-off is the one extra weakness. And it very much is possible because Pikachu got served through TR this gen. Weaknesses on a defensive Pokemon is bad. This is a pretty fair argument. You want a defensive Pokemon to tank, and having more weaknesses means you can't tank as much. The only problem with this argument is that you can't use it if you like Tyranitar, and I'm sure a lot of people do. Now this is a collection of my data. As you can see, Tyranitar has no health recovery moves, 7 weaknesses, and one of those weaknesses is a quad weakness. Now as we look at our lovely Meganium, it has Leech Seed and Synthesis for health recovery, has access to Poison and possibly Toxic, is only weak to 5 types, and none of those weaknesses are a quad weakness. Some of you might be saying, Tyranitar is a better attacker. That's true, but it's slow and bulky, and being a tank isn't what you want when you have a lot of weaknesses, then you have a 4x weakness on top of that. This must mean that Meganium is objectively better than Tyranitar. So if Meganium isn't good because of its typing, then neither is Tyranitar. This would also mean that Meganium is better than Tyranitar. Since Tyranitar is considered to be good, Meganium is also good. In conclusion, Meganium is good, and you're wrong if you disagree. My opinion is the correct one, all other opinions are factually incorrect. If you dislike Meganium, I dislike you.